What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It is half of the salt mine here. Quax, Gordo, and then we got Fiji from CCG, and then myself, Aloxio from Citadel Ole Miss, bringing you this this splits rendition of the OQ tier list, where we talk about all 64 teams competing in the tournament, and in this case, we're going to be ranking them a little bit differently. And we've created some categories that we think would be a fun way to analyze each team. So, first off, how are you guys doing today?
I am in a hoodie. I feel like I'm in a hoodie and glasses. I feel like this is an appearance that like this is like shiny quacks. Like this is an appearance I never put on in front of a camera. But yes, I wear glasses and I do wear apparel other than suits. So yeah,
Very
I'm doing
nice.
good though.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm sleepy. I had LPL last night, and then I have LPL coming up tomorrow night. So this is my night to sleep, and I'm doing
I have
this
LPL this
instead.
morning. If we go long, like I'm cooked.
Hell yeah. Um, but no, excited to be here. I missed last time, so I'm excited to talk about some OQs.
I'm ready to just rate some teams. That's all I want to do.
All right, let's do it. Okay, let's get started with our first team then. We'll just go through the list and then kind of write down um, in which category each one belongs to. So the first team we have,
Is this
yeah,
is
go
this in
ahead.
any order?
I think we're
Um,
just going from top to bottom on the sheet. That's probably
exactly.
easiest if people want to follow
Okay,
along.
which
Yeah,
appears
Yeah,
to be in like no order, for the record.
I believe it's probably the order they signed up, I would assume.
Okay.
And
probably.
also for the teams competing, please have a logo next time. We really want to make a tier list with all the logos, but half of the teams don't have logos, and I get it. Just chat GPT something and it's fine, and we'll have a more beautiful tier
No,
list next
MS
time.
Paint something. MS
MS
Paint
Paint,
something.
MS
We'll
Paint
love
is
it way
way
more.
more content.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll love it
yeah.
way more than if you chat GPT it.
Um, all right, the salt mine declares that you have to MS Paint. Fair enough.
That's what we did with our logo, bro.
Down with AI. Preserve our water.
All right. All right, the first team, we have another team returning to OQs from last split. We have Team Samsara. I think one player returning. We have Aeon Crystal, and then we also have Heretic, Tooth Booth, Kappa, and Love Ego.
Yeah.
So,
So this team's in ACL right now. This
yeah.
is so Kappa is, for those who don't know. So it's gonna be from top to bottom. It's gonna be Kappa, Eon, Tooth Booth, Heretic, Love Ego. Kappa and Heretic would be the names that maybe tier 3 folks are a little bit less familiar with because they have not really played much before. I think both are pretty promising. Both showed out quite a bit at the Milk Combine, the Milk X. I feel bad. Who else did the Milk
Respawn.
Combine?
Conviction?
Was it
Conviction?
Conviction? Okay.
I
Was
think.
it not Milk
I know
Respawn?
Conviction had a
Whoever
combine.
collaborated with the Milk for the Milk Combine, you deserve credit. I'm gonna say Conviction. If it wasn't
Is
Conviction,
it
big
not Respawn?
apologies.
Am I like muted? Hello?
Oh,
I was in the Combine.
It might be
then
respawned.
it was
Sorry.
Respawn then.
Oh,
No
yeah, it's
Sorry,
credit
I
to
must have
Respawn.
been
Conviction.
talking
It was Milk
quietly. Yes.
Respawn. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. But yeah,
No worries.
okay, Milk Respawn then. Hell yeah. Yeah, shout out to them for that combine. I think Heretic was a big breakout star at that. Um, Kappa maybe a little bit less so, but they've been finding a lot of success in ACL so far. They've got themselves I think they're like 8th seed in playoffs or something.
Yeah, something like that. They're not top 4. But they're like on the cusp of it, kind of. Like this feels like a team that I agree mostly with Gordo on this. Like I think that this could be a squad that just due to the nature of people not really knowing like half of the roster very well or not having seen them very much before, like would be inclined to rate them low. But I do think that the pieces that are no, like I'm really impressed with Aeon Crystal. Like I am a big Aeon Crystal enjoyer. I think that Tooth Booth is a good player. I think that Heretic is actually like people should probably not sleep on this guy. He's not gonna like change your life or anything like that, in my opinion. At least not yet. But where he is right now, I think is like is pretty good. Like people will automatically associate this guy or maybe just discard this guy because they don't know who he is. But I do think this is a player you should pay attention to. So I think most of the players on this team are good. I am not super sold on Kappa, and like Love Ego is just is fine in my opinion. But I will say the games that I've seen from this team in ACL, like they won't win you a game, but they won't lose you a game, kind of thing.
Okay. Fair enough.
Last I saw this team on stream, they were losing to Tempo Rush, which is a team of like Masters players that are doing like LS strats. They're playing like Melio mid and stuff.
Yeah, so they had
Uh,
Soraka mid, Melio mid, and then their coach was like went on post game and was like, "I love LS, and I think that his philosophy of like 95% of the
I love that
champions."
team, dude. That team is not in OQs, by the way.
I
It
kind of wish
appears
they were
lickable, whichever
lickable,
pronunciation you
whatever. I'm
prefer
doing it to make. I'm
is on
doing
a
it.
different team, so he may
Yeah.
have abandoned the boys.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Either way, that might color me for Team Samsara a little bit. I think I'm putting them in coin flip to start.
Okay.
Oh,
I would
Alexio, maybe
agree.
you should introduce the tier list.
Right. Okay, so here's a tier list that I, without MS Paint, but with the help of ChatGPT, made, and it's just so at the top we have main characters. I think these are teams that we expect to kind of make top four and be competing for that spot, or the spots in NACL against AMI and Blue Otter. Um, and or just teams that have main character aura, like whatever we feel, kind of dark horse teams that probably could sneakily make it into that top four, or at least be top of the tournament and take down the titans of the tournament. Coin flip are teams that, I think it's self-explanatory, can be really good or really bad. I think Fraud Watch is a team that we should give our props to. They're probably a very good team, but we think that they might be frauds and might actually underperform greatly. Can't be trusted. I think self-explanatory again. We can't trust this team to be good consistently. Power of Friendship, probably like a content-oriented team, or just one with people we know who keep playing the same OQs together. They're good friends. Sometimes they do pretty good. That's about it. And then here for a good time, not a long time. Probably any team who is the open part of the open qualifier.
People they can see the like on the screen, right? Like
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
see the
yeah.
tier. Okay, along with our faces, cool.
I hope so, unless I'm doing everything wrong. In fact, I will check that quickly. No, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
I am glad I made you double check it.
I I'm always scared, but
Was last time.
well, no, I did amazingly, and Arlent and Quest were just being mean. But that's whatever. That's nothing new. Here's my opinion on Samsara. I think we see. I really like players like Aeon and Tooth Booth, and we see teams with these types of players on it. We always rate them highly, and I think consistently they've kind of underperformed. And I don't know if that's a matter of environment or surrounding pieces of the team, but I think that they are expected to be a good team, and they always expected to be a good team, but they consistently underperform, and I think I have to put them in like the epitome of a fraud watch team. Unfortunately.
I was gonna agree.
I
I was
would
gonna agree with
probably say
that.
I would probably say can't be trusted actually. Like upon further reflection, like I don't know, like I think this team will probably make like how many fucking teams are there again?
I don't
A
know.
lot.
A
It's
lot.
just
Too
like
many.
a lot. I think that this is like a top half team, but that's not like there's not much like I think that this is a team where I will be looking at the individual pieces to show up rather than the sum of the parts to really show
There are
out.
43 teams.
Okay, so
Okay.
there are 43 teams. So this
I
team
think.
probably makes like top 20.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they make top 20, but I don't think I put them in the top like 10.
16.
And
Like they're not top
yeah.
16. They're not like a quarterfinal squad
So
or like
low
a
for can't be trusted.
I feel like I think it's
yeah.
fraud watch.
I can take Fraud Watch.
Sure,
I
I'll
guess
take
this
Fraud
is-
Watch. Why not?
I think this is the first team to. We got to leave ourselves open to being able to move stuff around as we figure out where other teams go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We
Gordo,
do
you
a lot
seem
of
to-
rearranging at the end.
You seem to know the ACL like rosters and stuff and where people are playing. Do you want to read out the rosters or do you want me to keep doing it? I'm good with anything.
I don't care.
You the host.
A lot of these are not ACL teams. That's gonna
Okay.
that well's gonna run dry really
Like
fast.
Gordo hosts all of
Yeah.
our Salt Mine episodes. Give my man a break from needing to move us forward.
No, I'd love to. I can go and butcher everyone's name as I do, and I'm down for that. All right, so
That's content.
Oh yeah.
on Team Franklin 14, we have Aliens 3000. Don't, I just can't. Dontavius Dinkleberry. All right, let me lock in. Young
That's
Jay.
L9 Soraka. I think L9 Soraka is a name I know. I don't know.
I know this
I-
name.
Yeah.
I know the name. I just don't know.
Yeah, L9 Soraka is the player.
Why
Where
are we
people were
making-
allowed to put whatever they wanted for their names, so we are gonna do our best to identify
Right.
people who are choosing to fuck around.
Well, Young Jay I do know, and then I think Fiji you played with him before, and Hectic and Zero Domain round out the roster with substitutes White and Wenwin.
Why the fuck is Wenwin in the
Stubbing.
substitutes, man? I miss Wenwin.
You know, he can never take L9 Soraka's starting job. L9 Soraka's a jungler, right?
I have no. I can look.
I no clue. Like
Okay.
they have Soraka, so I just
I know. So it's
automatically-
got to be Young Jay Aliens bot. I know them.
Mhm.
Young Jay. I have not heard from Young Jay in a long time, but he used
Young
to play
Jay
on,
was
like,
in the last
chaotic
OQ, I
team.
think. I think we rated him on a team last open qualifier, if I'm
Oh,
not
well.
mistaken.
I wasn't here for that. And then Aliens 3K played
With the
in a
Shocky
recent
Munchie
ACL.
team.
Yeah, C9A5 or CBA5 Wagyu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a team that
That-
I worked with kind of at some point.
Young Jay was on that team too.
I think he
He was a
subbed,
sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, he split time with Joy Boy.
Mhm. You have crazy memory,
That-
Gordo.
Oh,
Yeah,
I am looking at my Google Drive history.
Oh,
I do
okay.
not have.
It's the nichest roster ever in CBA5.
No. I could never. I would
remember
be
that
top of the
team.
Loldo leaderboard if I could do that. But
Well, I think this team is a power of friendship for me personally. I think they seem like some great
Yeah.
friends.
yeah. I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. I think Fiji, do you have like an objection here?
No, I was either gonna say here for a good time, not a long time for power friendship. That's what I was gonna
Well,
put.
they're challenger. I
There's-
think they're all
that
challenger.
we have
so-
to have a tier for teams where we don't know anyone.
Because
yeah.
like I literally don't know. Like I've heard of L9 Soraka, and you said I might have played with Young Jay. I have no idea who that is.
What do
So
you mean? Oh, I thought you played with him.
Yeah, imagine
on
you
the
actually
NLE
did, and
roster.
Young Jay is over here like, I played with Fiji, and it's like a big
Oh.
thing because now you're in NACL, and then
Yeah.
he hears, oh shit, he doesn't even
So-
fucking
so
remember
Fiji-
me.
so
Like,
Fiji
Forgot
damn,
where
bro.
he came from.
So Fiji,
Did he
NACL
play?
2025 split 2 open qualifier and next level flippers: Ji-Sung, Fiji, Wenwin, Sandflame, Aj, Youngjae, Inflame, Arlant.
Oh my god, he did play with it.
Well, it sounds like Young Jay was on the bench then, right? I heard another 80
No,
carry. in
I
that
mean,
one.
maybe.
He's the only Aj, not AH. Aj was mid.
I don't think
Oh,
I don't
Odge. Oh shit.
we got far in that that ACL
Well,
split.
he was
So
your
I
teammate,
Bro,
don't.
I forgot where he came
I don't
from.
know.
But this is like a year and like 8 months ago, man. I have no
Well,
recollection of this.
Poor Youngjae. Poor Youngjae.
Anyway, power friendship. Here for a good time, not a long time, has to be reserved for rosters where we don't know anyone.
Or anyone below Challenger, I think, like Challenger rosters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Here's a roster. Bad people. This sounds familiar. I think the team name sounds familiar, but anyway, it's Kino, Zutter, Lickable, Principal, and St. Ghoul. What?
Okay, wait. So this is the top side of that Tempo Rush team I was glazing a
Yes,
minute ago.
yes.
I didn't
it
realize
is.
Principal and St. Ghoul threw me off because in ACL they run Ostrich and DDoS.
Mm.
So Principal and St. Ghoul threw me off. I don't know anything about Principal. I
Principal's
do know St.
insanely
Ghoul.
Good, I think, mechanically.
Okay, so if they upgraded bot lane, I
Sounds
mean,
like it.
There's no coach on here. I wonder if they still have that lost to shopkeeper guy. If they do, then this team actually is super interesting to me, because if Principal, like you say, is worth like hyper funneling, which they will do, they will like play enchanters mid and support and go double enchanter, one carry, two frontline. That seems to be like kind of their bread and butter. And they are very good at playing that style. Um, they were really good at playing that style with Ostrich Lol, who, if you don't know who that is, exactly. No offense to Ostrich Lol, like I had some sick highlights, but I don't know who you are.
Fiji,
If
you
this
know
guy's,
Principal,
if this
right?
other guy's really good, this team might be crazy.
I know Ostrich because Ostrich is like a flex gamer now.
But that's
what
probably
he
who it
plays.
is. That's probably who it is.
Like,
I doubt there's
Ostrich
more
and-
than one guy named Ostrich. That's got to be
yeah.
him.
Wait, you don't
Yeah.
know Principal, like Andy, the Katarina player in solo queue? Okay,
Bro,
never
I'm
mind.
I'm
Never
like the
mind.
last person to track names in solo queue.
All right. Well, in the last OQ, I think their team greatly outperformed what most people expected, and I think largely was on the back of Principal and the bot lane, because the other three were like people we didn't know, but we're like, can Principal kind of bring this team higher than we expected? And they did. And it's probably like top 16 or something like that. So I think this
Was it
bot lane is
same
pretty good.
lineup?
Um,
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
What if I open Quest OQ roster sheet? Okay, here it is. It's no, that was the team Chuds. It was Principal, Likeable, Incendiary, Luca 1, and Auden. Oh no, and Rope. Incendiary was the sub. So it's Rope, Auden, Luca 1, Principal, and Likeable.
So this team might be upgraded and be cooking in draft. I kind of want to
Yeah.
put this team in
Coin flip?
coin
Maybe?
flip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My heart wants to say dark horse, but there's no way.
No,
right?
there's no
There's
way.
no way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
I
will.
think-
I'll veto that shit. Coin flip for sure.
I think Quinn Flip's respectable.
What are these names? All right, next we have Meslow's family.
Just read the names in column D.
Just read the-
dog.
Yeah, I know, but it's really funny what they did, and I want to
But
shout
do
them out
both.
because that's
Do
awesome.
both. Do
All
both.
right, so
Because
in top we have Meslow's brother. In jungle we have Meslow's dad. In mid we have Meslow. AD is Meslow's mom, and support is Meslow's sister, with Meslow's nanny on the bench, which is actually Psycho, Colthrow, Meslow, Prank, Winking, and Barlow on as a sub.
okay, so hang on. I feel like this might be where we poke some holes in this tier list category thing of yours, Aloxio, because on one hand, this is a fucking content team. Like this is a Power of Friendship deluxe squad, if the names are any indication. But the players are also good. So we're at a bit of a crossroad here where I think you could easily apply them to like if you want to take the tiers literally, this is a Power of Friendship team. But if we're trying to gauge them from like top to bottom, where like the top tier is the best and the bottom tier is the worst, like this is probably, I really feel uncomfy when I say Dark Horse, but like this is probably the closest we've gotten to Dark Horse, if anything.
Can I make a comment that like I'm skeptical of this list of starters and this order of players. Like surely Prank is gonna play top, and then like one of Psycho Winking is gonna play bot, and Barlow's gonna play support. Right?
I think Winking
or
goes
maybe it'll
support,
be
and then
both,
Psycho
or maybe
goes
the two AD
AD.
carries are gonna play bot together, and one's
Yeah,
gonna roll
Psycho probably ADs, and then Winking probably supports. Is
okay,
what I
that's
would
that's
think.
also fine, but it's definitely not Prank bot on the team
No.
with two bot laners. It's probably Prank top. And
It's a
Yeah,
prank.
it should be.
Anyway, Dark Horse is a little crazy. I think they're kind of
that's high
coin
for me.
flip.
I think they're I think their coin flip or power of friendship.
It's a huge gap, bro.
Honestly, do we want to
It's
meet in the
me
middle
in
and just do
order.
like fraud watch or something? I don't know.
I might put them fraud watch.
Okay.
I'm a
Who
little
knows? They could be
concerned.
like really like I don't know. Like, so I think like so. First of all, I'm gonna go out and say like I think that Meslo is quite a good player. Like I think most of these guys are actually really good players. Like from ACL's past, like most of these players have shown up in like one capacity or another. And this might be a common theme that we see throughout the tier list where like the biggest question is like, are they washed or not? Like if we haven't seen them in a little bit, like are these folks giga washed? And should that assumption carry over, or are we basing it off the last time we saw them? Because if this is the last time we saw them, I'd be more comfortable putting them in coin flip. But given that time has passed, I don't know what their level is at, you know? So
I think Fraud Watch is perfect for that description. Unless anyone
Yeah.
disagrees, I think I made an amazing tier list. Thank you for your flame, Quax.
yeah, no problem.
Good stuff.
You
Yeah,
should see me when I'm
I
coaching.
just feel
You
like
should see me when I'm
the
doing your job.
listen, washed is rude, but like no, I feel like I haven't. Most of these guys haven't done anything since P and W's, which was in like 2024.
What a
Exactly.
OG. That was my first split ever, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My introduction.
That was like
and
the I
Fiji
see
and
that as like
Asila's
that was like the
debut.
end of the old. That was the end of the old OQ era. It was a better
was.
time.
Yeah, the formats. That format was so fun. That format
Fiji,
was a lot.
Asila, Aloxio debut.
I thought you guys debuted on NLE.
We did,
Yeah.
but it was that
They
split.
did. That was
with the
probably
P and
that was
W.
NLE. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like me, Asila, Cuz, Idol, Yoru, and Lancelot Link.
And Aiden.
yeah, dude.
And so you remember this team, but you don't remember Young Jay. Rip Young Jay.
I haven't thought about Lancelot Link in a while. That guy's.
I haven't thought about
Well-
Idol in a little bit, but that name comes back to me. Yeah.
We just had an NLE reunion yesterday playing Flex. and
I saw
carried
you guys
everyone.
playing Arena. I like
Oh, that
yeah.
too. That too.
We played Flex, and it was like try hard to not like it be.
Well, I was in my
challenge or
own
not-
5 stack, and I was kind of hoping we get to snipe you guys, but it never
That would be
happened. So
awesome. You would play against the old NLE with me when I emergency subbed.
Mhm.
All right. Next team, Nuke Hunters, Arch, Clam, Boros, Holy KRP,
Carp,
Holy Carp, and Poor Reasoning with Bailey Substitute.
I have no clue who any of these players
Yeah,
are.
I also have
Really?
no
So
clue.
this is before your era of.
I know Holy Carp. That's it.
I was gonna say,
recognize
is this
Holy Carp.
before your era of Risen Divine League? Because
Yes, very much so.
okay, because this team plays in like Masters leagues. And they've done pretty well in those leagues, but usually when these teams make the jump to OQ uncapped stuff, they don't do well. So I'm fine to put them in.
Here for a good time, not a long
And
time.
moving on.
Yeah, here for a good
moving
time, not a long
on.
time.
We got the Sussy 6. Gorilla Jones top lane, U13 jungle, Moz, or like a Moz, formerly mid lane, Ajosu, and Virtuosa in bot lane, with Animosity and Hades in the subs.
This is a spicy one.
I like this team.
I like this team.
How do y'all feel about the LRN?
Lion Academy stint. Well,
That's their most recent showing for Gorilla Jones and Ajosu.
that's
It
true.
is.
That's true.
I don't know about Gorilla Jones and that particularly. Like I know they left early. Like they left. They didn't like do the full thing, but I think Ajosu did fine for the most part.
I think Lycamaz and U13 are a dark horse mid jungle, but I don't know if I would put this team as a dark horse.
I would put this team.
I would put it as Dark Horse. Is that what you're gonna say?
Really?
No, I would put him as a freaking coin flip.
I would put them coin flip. I think part of their aspects of their team are like in like dark horse category. Like mid jungle is definitely there for me, and like Ajosu could be dark horse, but I don't know if I would say this team as a whole is that level.
I think U13 is really good.
Yeah,
but
U13 is a beast.
I don't know how a Josu and Virtuoso Balling would be, and it Gorilla Jones is the ultimate coin flip in my head. So I don't know.
Have
I
you
think
played against this guy in solo queue very much?
um I will every now and then, but like if it's like the
How does it go
slates I
most of the
play,
time?
it's either
He's a
I think
coin
I
flip.
have a game against him recently. I played a game against him recently. I'm pretty sure I was mid lane and he was top, and he was like 111.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I think coin flip is fair. I think I'm a little biased, but I mean, what do you think, Gordo? I think they both want to put them coin flip.
Yeah, I could be sold on that. I am almost worried enough to put them in fraud watch. Um,
Maybe.
but I do love the mid jungle on this team. Um, I'm worried about top and bot. I actually think I'm a big fan of a Josu. I think Virtuosa has struggled in other stuff like ACL before. I do think I think Moss, U13, and a Josu are all dope. So you know what? That's 3 out of 5. I'll go with coin flip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I hope they do well though. I think this is a cool team.
No, I think they can. They definitely can. It is coin flip. They could also do like really bad, and I don't think people would be insanely surprised.
I guess that is what coin flip is for. So
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next team, Snow Bunnies. Snow, Hans, Yax, Crash, and Full Clear.
And this is not Snow 2, and I know it's not Snow 2 because Snow 2's on a
it's
different
not
team.
White Snow either. The Rengar guy.
Yeah. So
I don't know who these guys. I don't know who any of these
I
guys are.
don't.
Then
Yeah.
I have
Very
no
nice.
idea.
I-
Yeah.
Um, prove us wrong. All right. Next team, Gorilla Jones Mentality V2. To Pablo, Evrot, the Slam Boy, Leo, and Ollie, with Satawa and Hippo on the bench.
Please let this team play against Gorilla Jones. Actually, it would be so fucking
That'd be
funny.
funny. Yeah.
So I mean, so okay. So I think the 80 carries name, like I recognize him more as Porty because I believe I've seen this name around before.
there's too many Leos in my life, dog. You got to go by.
There
Porty.
is there like dude, like we know Leo like Slayer the caster, we know Leo the Chosen, the stats guy for LCS. Like it's getting out of hand. Is he a redhead too? I don't know.
I mean, I've heard all these names. I thought Evrot is like a solid carry player. I think they've all
Yeah.
done.
I know to Pablo Evrot Slam Boy.
I mean, I can officially say that this team has a player that I've gapped in solo queue before, which is fun. I've played against I played and smashed Ollie in jungle.
So here's
So they're at
here's
the
my proposal. I think we can introduce a tier here.
Okay.
I think these are names that you recognize, but I don't think that means you should expect them to win games. I think they can't be trusted.
What do you mean introduce it? That is the tier.
It's right there.
Yeah, but we haven't put any teams in it yet.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I mean,
think
I
so.
think I think these players, like I know these names, but like besides to Pablo and like sometimes the Slam Boy, I haven't seen them like pop off enough, at least in memory. That doesn't mean they have not ever before, though.
I think Evrot is the highlight of that team from his play in CLOL. Like he was.
Am
what was
I
he on?
blind?
UHSP. He was on UHSP, and with the Zephyr team that did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I do remember Evrot. Okay, yeah.
Game and wait. Oh wait, this is Leo and Porty.
Wait,
This
the
is just a lot of.
The University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy at St.
Yeah,
Louis.
UHSP squad.
The very same.
The
Yeah.
UTech.
So there's more than one Eutectic in this event.
I guess.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, the Zephyr team. I think. Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's three
Three.
Eutectics in this event.
They.
And
Yeah.
neither of those are the ones I'm most excited about.
Well. So okay, this team can't be trusted. I think that's fair. I think they have some upside, but I would not put them above the Fraud Watch teams. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with that.
I want to put it as a side note that I did find the match and then I put the screenshot of it in Discord.
The match. What do you mean the match?
The
Against
game
P. Jones. Yeah, I see it.
Gorilla Jones. Oh boy,
Alright.
it's not a good sign.
Next team. Featuring Pitbull,
Here
I
we go.
guess. International Love. We have Prince, Fodge, Goku, Wixie, and Mystiques slash Mystiquez, however you say it. I don't know.
Mystiquez.
Importantly,
Yeah.
very importantly, Warrior as a sub in the jungle, and also
That is important.
Fufu. Extremely important. This team
Those are pretty
great.
trains harder than any other team. I know that.
So
Because I know
I mean-
Quest challenged this, and I think I'm the one who taught Quax to say Mystiquez. So
Yes.
it's worth pointing out. Yeah, like it was pronounced Mystiques when he was on LEC, and then when he came to North America and started playing for EG Academy, Peter Dunn would call him Mystiquez and say that it was pronounced Mystiquez.
Yeah.
So that is why I say Mystiquez, but I don't know.
We'll have this debate every podcast ever, and I
We
think
will.
Mystique sounds
Anyway,
better. Yeah.
To immediately change the subject, I love this team name because they have multiple international players from different countries.
Yeah.
Because Goku's here from Brazil and Mystiquez is from Poland. It's creative. I like that.
and I mean Warrior is here too.
I like
And
this.
Warrior is here. Oh shit.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
So a
I
lot
mean,
of good
okay.
names on the team.
So yeah, okay, so right out of the gate, I quite like a lot of the like anytime Goku is on a team, it's kind of like that one meme of the guy who like sits up in his chair, you know, he's like leaning back, then he sits up. That's like Goku with me whenever I look at OQs, because like this guy always seems to have like some really good performances. It's just about the kind of parts that he's surrounded by. I think that Wixie and Mystiquez are the highlights for me. I'm not super sold on Fodge and Prince though. So like I think this is a case where I think the bottom side is something that I'm really looking at.
I think Fodge is very strong mechanically. I'm just not sure how
Yeah.
Fodge goes from like in solo queue. I think he's very good. Is just I'm not sure how he does in a comp setting.
Because he plays like a lot of like carry oriented top laners, right? Like he goes
Yeah.
like the Yone and
Riven,
Riven.
Fiora, Bessa.
Man,
Yeah.
I hate playing
All-
against that guy.
yeah.
He gaps me mechanically every time. But I think overall, I actually don't know. I'm actually curious what you guys think. I agree with your points though, Quax, like very much.
I think so. Here's the thing. So I think Goku Wixie are both really high ceiling players. I think Mystiquez.
Those are dark horse tier players.
I agree, and I think Mystiquez is like kind of in this player coach role, which I think suits him well. I think he will be fine against OQ supports, especially in this economy in this support pool. And I think Prince and Fodge are both like low experience players, but they're both high rank. So like if they come in and like break out and have a good tournament, then this team is good. So I think I'm willing to put them dark horse. I think this
Wow.
this team is a
Okay.
couple of good. Like this team is like Prince and Fodge making the jump, and it's like it's not like there's a bunch of footage of them not being able to be competitive at the OQ level, right? Like
Yeah.
there's they just haven't played very much before. So if these guys are good, this team's good. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they're in dark horse territory.
I'd say coin flip just to be safe. I say coin flip.
What do you think, Fiji?
How about we
I think
throw
we're
them
gonna.
dark
Here's what
horse
I'm gonna
for
say. I think
now,
there's
and
probably like 5-ish teams that go in main characters, and if we don't put this team in dark horse, we're gonna struggle to find dark horses.
I
Sorry,
I think
go
we
ahead.
put this team in dark horse for now.
Okay, but just throwing this out there, do you guys think this team is power rank higher than Sussy 6? Like the Moz U13?
See, exactly.
I
Like
don't see that for me.
no, I don't. I think that Gorilla
do, yeah.
Jones
I do.
Gorilla Jones versus
I do. I
Fodge
actually think
would
they're
be
better. Yeah, I
really
do think
fucking
they're better
funny.
than Sussy 6.
Okay.
I-
okay.
I think individually, like I'm not sure about like the
Yeah,
like,
okay. I actually do think that. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I actually think in 4 roles they're better.
I'm looking at it now, and I suppose they are probably better than Sussy 6, like on paper. Yeah, they can go in Dark Horse for now. I feel like it might not stick, but we'll see.
Okay. I disagree, but that's okay.
It might not
Override
stick.
us. You
We're
can-
not even
It's
close
your
to done with
list.
the
You have
list.
control over the list.
No. It's a team effort. If you guys, outvote me, then I'll just change it behind your backs later. I'll edit it in.
Well-
All right, next team, bus drivers. Jordan, Huang, is that just like a name? I don't know. Mahano, Beiko, Schwan, and Chris.
So
That's
this is
keto
basically
at-
this is
Keto.
These are they all
basically-
put their first
this
names.
is Red Note. This is basically Red
Oh.
Note with no Yushin.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say this is like Misfits. This is a Korean team.
I
'Cause
thought
it's got Beiko and Mahano.
I thought
on
Beiko
it.
and Kaomir, or however you pronounce it, Huang, were on a team with Yushin before. Or am I wrong?
I think Kita definitely has.
Keita
You might
definitely.
I mean, I
okay.
think this is mixed Asian nationality for sure. This is because it's got aka Kita, aka right? Kita is
Yeah, exactly.
But he's
and
not
And
even
was
a
with
starter,
Yushin.
so.
Well, for now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've seen.
And then
these
Mahano and
teams,
Beiko
man.
have been like staples.
Okay,
of
yeah.
a
So
lot of
this
those,
is
like,
like this is
Misfit
a combo
teams.
of like the Red Note / Misfits team, no Yushin, basically.
No, you should know Cozy. Those teams always have had really sick top laners, and now
Dude.
they maybe don't.
I'm really upset that Yushin isn't actually participating in this OQ because Yushin is always really fun. Like it's an extremely enjoyable debate to like talk about that guy because some people think he's like literally the second coming of like Bin, and other people think he's like mega fraud. So kind of sad we won't be able to do that this time.
I mean, he got top 4 last time, so
He did.
it's pretty good.
This Jordan guy appears to be unranked, so maybe Kita is starting.
Okay.
Oh no, he's just unranked for now. Okay, never mind. He's challenger. We're good.
That-
Deep Lol was trolling.
I don't know what to
Deep Lol.
think because
Yeah.
I mean, I would say can't be trusted. Like we've seen these players before, and I think some of them generate hype. But like they have like varying performance. Like it's kind of all over the place. So like I would say can't be trusted. Is probably what I'm doing here.
Don't think there's any objections.
No,
Alright.
I don't think so. Like I think they're slightly better. No, I'm looking at who we have in Fraud Watch. They gotta be can't be trusted. Never mind.
All right. Yeah, this has kind of just turned into like S tier to F tier instead of like with
Little bit.
categories.
Okay.
Anyway, but I mean, whatever works. All right, Dead Region team. Porsche, Robbie Bob, Cross, Rock Boom, and Otis. Is that-
Texas hashtag
that
NA1
Nova?
is someone else, right?
That's
I think
Nova.
it's
It's Nova.
Okay,
So it's Nova.
It's Nova.
that's a fun
Okay.
team.
And he's playing.
This is
he's
a,
playing.
this is a dark horse team.
It would
like-
appear he's playing support. Really?
I think if it was like a year and a half ago, I would.
Yeah.
agree with you.
I don't think these boys are playing the game anymore, man.
I don't even. Think
I
they're
don't give a
streaming.
shit. These guys are talented enough, like to where I am comfortable putting them.
No.
I'll
Where
give
do
you
I
a
haven't-
coin
put them,
flip,
PG
but I
or
honestly, my
Gordo?
heart's telling me Fraud Watch, and I love
Yeah,
these
I was
players.
gonna say Fraud Watch.
My heart is put like I think if this hadn't become a pseudo S to F tier ranking, I think I would put them in probably C tier. But I do feel like Fraud Watch is the right terminology.
I think they are
Like,
a coin flip team, to be honest. Like with that term.
I think they are on Fraud Watch. 'cause I
Dude,
don't know
you
that they play the
can't
game.
tell me that it's like Porsche is still good, Cross is still good, Rabio is still good, Rock Boom is like fine. Like these guys, I don't think there's been any recent indication that tells me that they're like they have like dropped off the face of the earth. And like Nova's gonna bring the heat, you know, like it like recent events, like Nova will bring the fucking heat. You just know. So
Recent events. We're not here to
dude,
talk
put these.
about
Come
Twitter.
on,
No,
guys.
Robbie is
Put him
Emerald
dark
1
horse.
right now.
Okay, is it 75 LP?
Yes.
Okay, he's decayed.
Okay, but I can't
I mean,
see
he's
putting
played
them.
31 games this season.
Who gives a shit?
I can't see
I would
putting
hope
them.
us.
Listen,
ahead.
I I can't see myself putting them with like for example, international love like Fodge plays solo queue like 24/7, and I don't see these like I don't remember the last time I seen TC portion a lobby. So
Well, I think coin flip because it's in the middle, and also because it's what I said and it's my list.
Well, hang on, Fiji.
Like-
What was that one Jojo Pyun quote where he was like, "You learn a lot more from studying gameplay and rewatching scrims than you do playing solo queue against Scrub Daddy 4000 or whatever the fuck it was." So
You think Rob
that's
is,
what
like,
I have to say to
spending
that.
These
every
guys
day
aren't doing that
reviewing
either.
VODs? Like,
Dude, do you know what he's doing?
well,
Yeah,
when
but-
he tried out for my team, I didn't feel like that was the case. He's a great player.
I think they
Historically.
can. I think they can do well, but I don't see putting. I don't think they can do.
Fuck
like,
you
I don't
guys.
know.
All right, fine. Put him coin flip or put him frog watch.
Okay.
I think. I think.
Coin
I,
flip
I
is-
think coin flip's
We have
I'll
to
fine.
let
do coin-
Quax
like-
drag me kicking and screaming to coin flip. That's fine.
All right. Night Owls.
Oh God,
Oh God, to start.
I just don't know any of these names.
I don't
I don't
either.
know.
I'll say their names for the video. I'm
For the
Fern,
soundbite, yeah.
Ricky, ZZ, Demo Nick,
This is not Ricky
Sabi,
LaFleur, by the way.
And this is not Zav. Zazazazu
Apple,
is.
and Atina. Atina. En. Sorry guys. I don't.
Here for a good time,
Good
not a long
time.
time.
Yeah.
Don't fucking know.
Night Owls.
Yep, sorry, boys.
It's okay as long as they have a cool logo. I respect it. Team diversity. So it's like kind of international love, but like not. CW Snow 2. Sam, but that's I Samuel. Some people
I
probably
Samuel.
know him. Yeah.
Isn't it
BB?
E Samuel? I believe it's E Samuel.
Probably.
You're right.
100%
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
BB Jungle Spencer and Justin Destro as a sub.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see Snow 2 again. I like that. That's the name I haven't
It's
heard in
gonna
a
be
little
him,
bit.
E Samuel bot, right? That's gotta
I
be
think
it.
so. Yeah.
It's gotta be Spencer, BB, Rain, topside.
Yeah.
Well, wait, no. The Sam guy is mid and CW's AD, right?
Yeah,
Then
E
where's
Samuel's
Rain
mid. Because I think I
You think
remember him
oh,
playing
so you
against
think
Aquanick.
wait, is CW somebody different than I think it is?
He played with PVS last OQ as the AD.
Right, because we made the joke that it was CW PVS. It was just like 5 fucking letters spot lane.
Or CVS
Yeah.
mid lane. That was the thing.
So this is different from Rain the mid laner.
Yes.
This.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know this.
Then
guy
never mind.
'cause I recommended him to a team before, like the last OQ team, on
Okay.
Animosity's team. But in any
Okay.
case,
I
we
gotta
know
readjust
all the
myself.
names.
Yeah. I remember CW. Yeah. Okay.
Like, we know the names. I think
It might be a power friendship team.
it might, but it's like weird saying that about like BB Swag and Snow 2, kind of. In my opinion.
Exactly.
It's like a weird thing.
I would
I
personally
think it's
say
kind of
can't be-
true about modern Snow too. No hate, Snow. I love you, buddy, but
I
it's been a while.
I think Snow, yeah, I just don't really know where to gauge him because I haven't seen him in so long. Like, I think the last time I covered Snow 2 was like when I was covering like the Playfly college stuff like a year ago. And he was like one of the leaders of the program that he was a part of. So yeah, it's been like literally a year since I've watched this guy play League.
What if there can't be trusted? Because we recognize their names.
I kind of want to say can't be trusted just because I feel like BB Swag is actually quite good, and E Samuel from the tape that I've seen of him, like I'm pretty sure him and Aquanick played against each other, and Aquanick is a mid laner that I personally hold in like pretty high regard. So if he's able to go like band for band with someone like that, then I have faith. But I would say can't be trusted.
What do you think, Fiji? I think you and I are probably on the same wavelength here.
I mean, I agree with like I wouldn't ever trust this team, you know. By that like logic, I would never trust them. So I'm down to put them in can't be trusted.
Oh, okay. I
So,
was
I
thinking
mean-
power of friendship because despite it like that, I think like I just put them I think they're
I
a friendship team. They're friends, and they will probably not be better than Gorilla Jones Mentality B2, probably.
They don't need to
yeah,
be
but
better.
like
They need to just be the same tier. I think they'll be
Yeah.
better than
yeah,
Franklin 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Team diversity. All right. What is this? All right. These names, I didn't read these ahead of time.
Let's
This is
see.
Wang's
awesome.
67th try.
That's great. All right, we have Brick, Rapid, Debonair, Deathwalker, and Timio, with Cerulean and Ricky LaFleur on the bench.
So how many Wang teams have there been now? We've had Wang's Dynasty, Wang's Gordo, help me out.
Well, Wang Town was, I think it was
Wang
Wang Dynasty,
Town,
then it was
Wang's
Wang's Revenge, then it
Dynasty.
was Wang Town.
Yup.
I
And
think
now
that's it.
And now it's Wang's 67th try. So four different iterations of the Wangs. I hope
I
they
think only Rapid and Deathwalker are left.
I think
and
so too, 'cause
Debonair.
they had like well yeah,
There's a
because
team
they
called
had a
Wang's Revenge, apparently.
they had a
Well, that was this team. That was these
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
okay.
That
They
was,
had Jito, right, as a support.
they used to have Jito, yeah.
Yeah, they used
They
to
used to have
have
Jito. They used to have
Apparently.
Boil the
Zhao
Oil.
Danny.
Hmm.
Zhao Danny? No. Or no, Zhao
No, you're
Danny
thinking
was
of, it's always been Debonair and Cinnamon Bread.
okay.
Cerulean's also
Um,
returning to the Wang
yeah.
roster, I guess.
But as a sub. I mean, this
Yeah.
team is like I know Rapid, Debonair, and Deathwalker. I know nothing about Brick or Timio.
Tim Mio is like an enchanter player. Top laner is like AD Bridger.
Should feel
Player.
right at home then for support. That's the meta right now.
And then they have Ricky LaFort. Ricky as a sub.
Ricky. Yeah.
So where does coin flip? Fraud watch?
Fraud
Low-key
watch,
Dark
I
Horse?
think.
I don't know.
No.
Oh bullshit.
Yeah,
try
no.
to get some things up there, make my tier list look.
I know. We
good.
will.
I do. I'm gonna leave a pin in this one to potentially move them up later, but I'm down to start them in Fraud Watch.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think we probably will move some teams up because Dark Horse is
We'll
extremely
revisit
empty.
at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do like a checkerboard pattern.
Although we do need to
see
pick up the pace a little
names
bit.
for- True. All right. Espionage. I'm Big W, Cleve, Duckman, Cloud, and Ice. No
I know
idea.
Duckman.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's literally yeah.
Is that Duckman PH or something from like CLOL?
Think it might be.
Oh, I've heard that name.
Because he was the one that played with Zav, right?
Yeah, on Converse, right?
On Converse, right? Yeah,
I
Duckman
hope-
PH.
I hope they have a good time in the tournament. I hope they have fun.
But that might not be the same Duckman. Who fucking knows? I mean, I'm a Duckman, but I don't like that's not my IGN.
You don't identify like that.
No.
I'm just looking at the OPWG. It's been like diamond. He's been diamond since
Yeah.
2023. So
I don't think it's Converse. I think
Deep Lol doesn't link this guy to a Twitter or anything, but that does not mean that it's not the same guy.
Okay. I just here for a good time. Yeah.
Have fun in OKs.
Yeah.
It's a fun tournament.
yeah.
All right, Iceborne Black, a returning org. Humphreys, Freakter, I'm Bad You're Awful, Jay, Ritz, and Snipers and Arch.
Ready.
And they have Arch
Riddy-
Goyle.
it's Riddy, Holy Carrot.
Or
This is an
Yeah, that's Holy
AML
Carrot is
team.
the name I recognize.
This is like ageist people, I think.
Yeah, I think they are also like AVL-ish, right? They're like
yeah.
they're like Diamond Masters players.
Yeah.
So these are also probably here
They
for a good
have,
time, not a long
friendship.
time.
and they have Arch as a substitute.
Like
Famous.
Arch Goyle? That's not.
I don't think.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
Arch
It's not
Okay.
him. It's not him.
I
It's
low
like-
key power of friendship. They've played together in AVL a million times.
They have.
I think they're an existing org. They've done well in like Aegis tournaments. I think I would put them there. I don't know what you guys.
I'm
think.
fine to put them in Power of Friendship, but then we should probably move Nuke Hunters up to Power of Friendship too, because that's also what they are.
Who's that
Yes.
again? I don't remember. Sorry.
They were the first team we
Uh,
put in here for a good time, not a long time. They've played in like
yeah, but-
Masters capped leagues.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
Very
like
well.
Holy Carp, Boros, Clam,
Yeah.
for Arc.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Game what? Gamers Collecting Club Esports. Okay. Vega,
Okay.
Sonin, Paragon, Avers, and King with Yubs and Gig.
King Duckling. There's a lot of Ducks themed players.
So
I
in
Vega
know.
and
CCG.
Vega and Sonin are Pratt Community College,
Yeah.
Yes.
and
And then
then
Paragon is known.
He's known.
I feel like I've seen Avers around
They were in the
somewhere.
last OQ for sure.
Yeah.
They were on the Boil the Oil Institutional Korosloth Enthralled Rough Beans team. Is the one with Korosloth, like the Masters ADC friend, and Avers was mid.
Oh, so this is Viego and Sonin playing on a different team so that they don't break import rules. Because Viega and Sonin played on a Brazilian team last OQ
Yes.
that got
Right,
booted because
right.
it was
Yeah.
girls' school.
Okay. Like
If I
can't be
recall correctly, they
trusted,
did pretty
probably.
well.
Okay.
I think Paragon's a pretty good player too. I don't know Avers and King Duckling nearly as much.
Yeah.
They might
I have
be
no
power
idea where to
friendship.
look, but yeah,
Probably.
like this might be a power friendship team.
it could be can't be trusted though.
Yeah.
We could say
I
can't be trusted.
yeah, it could be. I'm down to put them there for now.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
and then now we have our like
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Finally.
How do I? There we go. Okay, now the list looks so. I'm not doing that. Whatever. Oh, Lotus.
All right.
Okay. Gygar, Schernfire, Reppy, Shogo, Mixture with Hiccup and Globby on the bench, Coach Linzu and Crankshank.
All right, put them in character. I
The main
think this
character
is
team.
yeah, this is definitely our first main character team. I mean, so Gordo and I got to cover 3/5 of this team, right?
Yeah, Geiger Schernfire. Actually, no, just Geiger Schernfire because they're replacing.
Yeah, Mixture
Oh,
wasn't
Geiger
on that.
Schernfire Mixture is on that team. Mixture's
Right,
on
yeah,
that
I was
team
gonna
too,
say yeah. So Mixture, yeah. So we got to see the current form of Geiger, Schernfire, and Mixture. Reppy, we got like we get a little just because of Sealol, and then like Shogo, I think you can still assume this guy is good. I was really impressed with Schernfire. I am interested to see how Schernfire's style mixes with Shogo though, because Shogo is obviously a player that if you play around him, he'll carry, right? Like this is a guy who wants the game to be centered around him because if he's unlocked, like he'll be able to 1v5. Schernfire though is not like Keel. He's not like or not Keel. He's not like any like other Ole Miss jungler that we've seen before. He's not Icelandic hero. He's none of them. This guy will full clear to death, and you're gonna like it. So like, I think like we literally saw in the match that we covered, like Schernfire played Shyvana, and like his lanes would be like both counterparts in a lane would be like 25% HP, no flash, and Schernfire like would not gank. Like he would be like, nope, full clear. Like just keep clearing camps. He was like 2 levels up over Warrior in that series at like 10 minutes. But like this kind of feels like a style that could contradict how Shogo is used to having a jungler play around him. That is my only concern. Everything else, I think that this team will be fine.
I had the same concern as you, and from speaking to some people around, apparently things are going well. I was like concerned the same way as you are, but they're like, no, they're working together. Like this is a good team that is producing very promising results right now.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, they're in main character for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I just wonder how Geiger and Reppy are gonna do
That's the
individually.
concerns, yeah.
Okay, Reppy and NACL would be the funniest timeline. Everyone, like, I swear to God, poor Reppy. Everywhere I see him like interact, he gets shit on. Like Marquez is over here, like Reppy will enter a chat, and Marquez will be like, "Get the fuck out of here, like you animal," and then Reppy will just like sad face it. Getting this guy on tier 2 and letting him like flex on some people would be very funny.
I do think Geiger is a good pairing with Shogo though. because
I agree.
Geiger is like typically tanks, so Shogo should have a fun time being strong-sided.
If someone like that Fiji lol guy who just plays tanks can make it into NACL, you can do it too, Geiger.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he is replacing Fiji as Shogo's new top laner, right? So.
Yeah. Well,
All right. What do you
Maybe.
mean?
There you go.
Not
Yeah,
Shogo's last top, or were you not Shogo's last top laner?
I was a sub. I wasn't the top laner.
Oh,
Crimson
it
was
was
the top
Crimson,
laner.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, next team.
All right. Now we got a new look for the Guangdong Flying Tigers.
Yes.
Top
Oh,
lane
I
we
already
have
know where to put them.
Fish. Jungler we have TMU's jungler from CLOL, another ganker. Mid we have Quest, and then AD we have Clippers and Yulu support with Conf and Expels as subs.
I
This
feel like
team is
you can
great.
always, and I say this with love Quest. I feel like you can always tell when a Quest team didn't quite come together when he's playing on it.
I know he wanted to
It's-
play. I know he was really looking forward to it, and I was like,
Oh well,
Quest,
maybe
I will
not then.
play
Maybe
with
this
you.
is intentionally designed to be like this.
It is.
Um,
It is. I watched their scrims. They look like they have a lot of friendship and power in their friendship.
I was gonna immediately just slam this team into Power of Friendship because it's the Quest team. I always feel like that is the biggest commodity whenever you have Quest teams is like, oh, they're just buddies. Like this is what happened with GFT. Yeah, I would, yeah.
I'm not
I just
arguing
last
against this.
tiles. It's worth pointing out that
Nice,
those were
yeah.
like top 12 OQ teams, and that is not going to be your opinion for this OQ team.
Yeah.
God, Nigel's last tiles. Forgot about that. That was fun.
It'd be cool if this team was that good. I just
It
I'm
would
not
be.
super familiar
I
with
mean,
most of the names on it.
I remember the ACL that GFT were like a mega dark horse team. They made what like top 3
4.
or something like
Top
that. Top
4.
4. Dude, that was like I think that was my favorite split of like competition ever because it was like when Slayer and I had taken over the B stream and we were like going live like 3 days out of like the week basically because there were so many reschedules. We would just cover like every fucking match, so we would be super well accustomed to the teams and be like super familiar with them. And I think both our favorites were GFT. Like we loved the hell out of that team. So I'm glad that at least the name is continuing forward, even if you don't have your Evan Lai, even if you don't have the returning players.
You also get to play the Shaq clip, so that's always
Yep.
a lot of fun.
Fun fact, that is when I joined Ole Miss.
I remember that.
They were entering top 4 against GFT, and I was there and I helped prep against GFT. And
You had like a giant document and like you were all like you like made like a document for Colomer, right? Or like a draft document or something like that. And then he
Yeah.
was like, you'll hire this man. I remember that.
That is exactly how you just got all the leaks or what?
I think you told me about that.
Oh.
Either you or Colomer told me about that. I think maybe we talked to Colomer in like a post match or something like that, and he talked about that because you guys won that series.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Sunlight, by the way? Isn't he on like a bajillion ping? That's why he's not competing. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Dude, Sunlight is such a funny player to watch. He's the anti Fiji.
Sound like a Mundo player.
Ryer Garen player or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he
That
loves
is
like
the anti-Fiji.
he plays some fucked up shit. Like
All right. Any French speakers here? J'ai un secret. I don't speak French. Sorry. Krovos, Nute, Monkey, Ashbourne, and Paradox.
I know Nutta and Paradox. That's it.
I've heard
Really?
of the names.
Heard of the names.
We're committing to Nutta, huh?
Nute?
Anyway.
I don't know. Like
Nut. Well, I think it's either red or Power of Friendship.
I don't know. We put people in Power of Friendship who we kind of like recognize names.
No,
and-
dude,
I
here
can't
for a
even give
good
him that
time.
category.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't recognize any of these names, so I think we have to
What
go.
was the other French team like a couple years ago that had like a French name and they were like actually really good in old OQs, Gordo? You remember this? This was when like you, Yanni, and I were brought on as guests to cast with Hawk or something. There was like one team that was French.
Something de art or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
Yes.
Mission Impossible? Is that
No, no, like Art de like War or
Yeah.
something
Oh,
like
La
that.
Art de Guerre or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
The fact that I fucking remember that is
That's
insane.
crazy.
Let's
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
That was
I don't
Wasn't
remember their
that
name, but I
team
remember
was, like,
that there was a
supposed
French
to have
team.
Yumichi on it and then didn't, so that team was like a perma disappointment to me.
Yeah. I remember I didn't get to cover them, but I remember I think it was Yanni that got to cover them with Hawk.
That sounds right, because I don't think I did either.
I was in fucking Yosemite. I was trying to watch the games, but I was in the middle of like a giant national granite park and I couldn't get any service.
All right. Lane 0 Typhoon, Vertigo, Banjito or Jito, Griffin, Bondi, and Akira with
This is
Borkinor and
Jito with Jito, not Jito, Jido. So
This
Another
Jito is
anyone
like a
Griffin.
AML, AVL type player.
All right, brother, we cannot be named. There's too many Griffins in North America already.
there is.
We
It's
cannot be
fucked
naming
up.
ourselves Griffin.
We've got one with a Y. We've got one with a. We've got two with an I now. I guess.
Yeah.
Is this the
How
guy on
else can you?
Twitter who's making all the tier lists and stuff?
No, that's the
No, I think this
jungler.
is
He's
yet
from
another
EU,
Griffin.
isn't he? He's from EU.
Oh, okay.
No, there's a guy on Twitter.
No, Griffin HQ is EU. I thought.
I thought he was like a Diana NA player, but I could be wrong.
I
Griffin
don't know.
HQ. Okay, now I have
Best
to figure this out.
jungler world.
But
Where-
okay, well,
That's a warrior, no?
It's,
It's
I'm not
Griffin
fact
HQ.
checking. I'm just reading.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Screenshot of him getting GM. Oh, actually, I don't know. There's clips that say like average bot lane on NA solo queue. So maybe
Okay, maybe he is
Maybe this
NA.
guy's
My
NA.
bad. So we have 4 Griffins in NA currently, or 3.
unless this guy is that Griffin.
He's
This
not
guy
that
says,
Griffin.
yeah, he's not that Griffin.
Well, yeah, 4. Huh. Okay, I am putting this in here for a good time.
I already have. Way ahead of you, Quax.
Okay.
Thank you so much, bro.
No problem. Let's move on. Calamity Esports. Trey Dog, Loney, Smalls, Terim, and Z Score. Z Score for the Americans. Sorry,
Z
my
Score.
bad.
And 100 volts substitute.
100. That's
Okay.
the coach. This is just the same Calamity.
He's also the
as, like-
substitute. Yeah.
Well,
So-
he's not playing, but that's fine.
Gordo, are you gonna play good cop or should I play good cop?
Well, here's the thing about being good cop is I've received new evidence. They don't have verdict. They have lost.
Oh
verdict
fuck, you're
to
right. Well, okay,
another
well Tarim
team.
is good.
Tarim is good. I don't think he's as good as Verdict. And I think Verdict is the guy who's been playing with this team all year. And they were playing with Verdict when they made their little run in the last OQ, no?
Yeah.
What about the?
So
Was he also on the ACL Calamity that did well?
he is also on the
He
ACL
is.
team.
Yeah, he is. So this Calamity roster,
Confirming
obviously,
Verdict did play in the first OQ.
yeah. So this roster is obviously like the Calamity that you know and love in ACL and like the previous OQ without their jungler. This team actually is pretty good. Like I know a lot of people will probably be pretty hasty to judge them based off of like previous results, like that predate last open qualifier probably. These guys are actually better than I think a lot of people assume. I would be down to 100% put them in Fraud Watch. Like I'm being like maybe like bottom of Fraud
I
Watch.
might move them up. I might put them in coin flip. I feel
Yeah,
like that's
I
a
was-
little low.
I was thinking
Really?
they could coin.
Okay, then so I'm the guy hyping them up, and I'm the one who's putting them at the lowest. All right, I just fucking suck as a cheerleader.
I'm down to put them coin flip. I'm just like I think they're.
titles, yeah. of
I
the-
think as a team they're good. Again, I don't know how they're gonna do without verdicts, but I think like individually, like they may not like be like the strongest, but as a team they play well. So
I agree. Worth pointing out also, when they made that first run, they may have had Verdict, but they also didn't have Z score. They had like Admirable Potato or something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So this will be their first. They'll have lost verdict but gained Z score since the last time.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we can put him in coin flip. I'm down for that.
All right. I mean, yeah, I think they literally are that. Maybe I should have made one of the teams like underrated instead, like because these two are kind of similar. But I don't know. Whatever.
It's fine.
Too late. All right. Nightshades, Burst, Marco, Worker Co-ops, Fallen Asleep, Artemis, and then subs Vortex and Jerry.
I know Artemis
This is surely not that Artemis.
and
I don't think this is.
Well, it's not. The
This isn't
BG
like
guy.
Winthrop University Artemis, is
no,
it?
no.
No.
But I played against Worker Co-ops literally yesterday, and that's the first time I've saw this name. And
How'd he do?
he went 4-16 on various top lanes. So
You're really just exposing all the players like 1-11 Gorilla Jones, 4-16 Worker Co-ops. I mean, his hashtag is my bad. So
I guess
There's
you're the arbiter here then, Fiji. Do they go in long time or good time, not long time, or do they go in power of friendship?
I would probably put them in here for a good time, not a long time.
I agree.
Well, I mean, I know Fallen Asleep.
Bro,
I would
you've
also
got
put
to.
them in good time, not a long time, unfortunately. But I do like them. Wait, what were you saying, Gordo?
Just start with the next team, and then you'll see.
What? Wait, what is this team? Okay. What am I looking? Late Snake, Duckathon, Triple G Man.
That's another freaking duck guy, man. Where are they all coming from?
Poke You Hard.
We're
Slimboy
everywhere.
Jim and Dangly Hawk. What are these names? If you're gonna play
These
I mean,
names
there's-
fucking suck. Okay, listen, guys. So, quick little PSA. If you want to one day make it as a pro player, please make your name like actually sound nice. Like Fiji. That sounds good. Like Aloxio. It's like a solid A minus. You know, names like Jojo Pune aren't great, but unless you're really good, it's probably not going to work. Duckathon triple G-Man,
G-Man.
Dangly Hawk.
Dunham Crazem, Poke You Hard, Slimboy Jim, and Dangly Hawk.
I feel like this
all
is a bad
go
example
re-
because I don't
okay,
know that these guys think they're going
okay,
pro.
how much
but
are okay, it costs like what? Like 7,800 blue essence or something to like change your name. You put it to good use.
dude, alternate universe, hard stuck caster, low coaching staff, Duckathon, and Dangly Hawk.
Fuck yeah. Timu Quax and Hawk. Quax and Hawk from Wish. Hardstuck Castulo edition.
Well, I put them at the bottom. I don't think we have it. Like, do you guys know
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're done other than the names.
All right.
I feel like this is
Hour
gonna
Zero-
happen.
Hour Zero Esports, Duong Pro, Sahori, Some Sort, Hyperton, Zyra, with Perky Pie and Flow the Zone subs.
I only recognize Hyperton.
I see Sahori and Hyperton. I'm pretty sure Sahori is in
And
this
Duong
ACL.
Pro. This is a bunch of UCI guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Oh,
Mbappe Pro hashtag Duong is his name.
This is UCI. That is correct.
Yeah.
Old school UCI.
Yeah. So
They've had like two whole junglers.
This is a CL team. This is Power of Friendship. If ever
They've
I've
had like
seen
two
one.
whole junglers since Duong Pro. Yeah, I think Power of Friendship probably.
yeah, I agree.
okay. Stasis Gaming, Sawwow, Salty V1, you, Exodia, and Bobby. Not that U13 and not that Bobby that you're thinking of.
Here for a good time.
Yeah, I don't know any of these guys.
I don't
Sorry,
recognize any of
guys.
these players. I'm sorry, guys. Holy shit, Wei is in this. Like,
Jimmy Coy.
Oh,
You ever get the sense that like they could cut this off at 32 teams and it would probably be fine?
yo, wait,
and
Gordo, we have an LPL player here. Wei is participating.
Oh, thank God! Somebody from
IG
from
Wei
a
is,
tier 1
has
region.
entered the chat. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, and what if
course.
they made it that like you played 5 games and teams that won 3 could get top 16 and then play like the GS?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's
that would be
pretty
real
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rem's helpers: Mayor Wei, Jimmy Coy, Jill, respectfully, and Michael.
This is a real like. I know Jimmy Coy. Jimmy Coy's played
Same.
like ACLs and stuff before. I think JYL has as well.
I've seen
That name-
JYL before for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So friendship or can be trusted.
Probably friendship for me. I'm trying to see if this Wei Jiang guy is somebody.
Dude, he's from IG.
He does appear to be Diamond 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm higher than him.
Yeah, when you put it like that, Quax.
All right. You know, Aloxio and I did meet each other in solo queue like early in the year. We crushed. I think we could do some damage in OQs.
We were crazy. I would play.
You
if
wouldn't
I
be
was
the worst
allowed
team in
to.
OQs, that's for sure.
I met Fiji many times. I don't think he liked having my Alistar on his team, but that's okay. All right.
Power friendship for these guys?
I guess.
Where did I put them? Oh, did I put
You
them?
put them. You put them in power friendship. You
Oh,
put
yeah,
them in power friendship.
Death Mark Esports, Karziak, Verdict, Sir Zepper, Good Boy, and Admirable Potato. Raynor's
Zepper, isn't it? Isn't it Zepri?
It's Zepri. Yeah.
This is
Okay.
Zepper is a million times.
You shut the fuck up.
Well,
So Good Boy just made his NACL debut.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know if you like. I feel like this is just like another coin flip team.
You know, honestly, after so many power friendships and here for a good time, I'm very happy that we get to say that at least for this team. I agree with you.
I agree. I think they're kind of on the coin flip fraud watch border.
Okay.
I'm a huge Karsiak fan. I'm curious about your opinion. What's your opinion on Karsiak, Fiji?
All I've known Karziak for was playing Riven, and there's a lot of people that play Riven, so you know it's.
Where is he on the people who play Riven tier list? That's actually
between
that's
Adrian
probably
at the
actually
bottom and then
that's not a flattering comparison on this server actually.
Yeah, like Adrian can be at like the bottom and then like Viper at the top. Like
so it's like all the brothers and then Fodge,
Doras,
and then
Revenge.
I guess Revenge, and then I don't know who. Like there's so many of them.
Wait, okay, rank the okay, objective tier list, rank the brothers by their Riven skill.
Riven, Viper, General Sniper, Crimson.
Okay.
I think that's pretty easy.
Yeah, Viper is an insane Riven player. Every time I watch that guy play, I'm like, holy fucking shit, this guy's like not a human being.
But like maybe I might consider Fodge a little bit better than Crimson now because Crimson's probably does not play a lot of Riven anymore because he's
Fodge is on the Riven list. Oh yeah, I guess he is a Riven player. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I've been very impressed by Karsiak on non-Riven picks in comp play so far. In the previous Deathmark esports lineups, I think he's been very good for them. So I'm kind of in on this guy. I'm investing in Karsiak stocks. Check in a couple of years, and we'll see where he is.
Yeah, I'm down for coin flip. I like Karsiak too.
I think they're like
I like
on par
Verdict.
with
Verdict appears to have abandoned his Calamity. Verdict must believe in this team because he could have played with Calamity, and we probably would have put Calamity in coin flip. In fact, we did put Calamity in coin flip. So,
I would have probably put Calamity in Dark Horse if they had Verdict.
If they had Verdict, maybe.
Wait, Fiji, did you say this team the same as Sussy 6 level?
I would put them on level with Sussy 6.
That's also coin flip. We're all saying the same.
Like it's coin flip. I think it just depends where. Like I don't know how Karziak Gorilla Jones would go. Okay. So
all right. Coin flip. We got it.
All right. Team Samsara Bloom. Beep Okami, David, Shihai, Incendiary, and subs Haircut and Never Saw.
Okay.
Never
Saw. Okay, before I even say anything, David, please change your name, bro. It's D4VD, like the singer.
Don't get me demonetized, please, Quax. Some of these people were in the Respawn Milk Combine. Like I worked with.
Yeah.
And I know Never Saw's been around. Like I think they can win some games. They have friendship.
Gordo, help me. What do you think?
Um,
I think this team is like a fine power of friendship / can't be trusted team.
I think it's
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
I
think
don't.
would.
it's one or two.
I think power of friendship.
yeah, probably. Like, who
Well,
do we recognize on this team? There's Beep, of course, who I like. It's on the Winthrop staff somewhere or other, right? He's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Okami's solid.
Sorry, Leaguepedia is crashing my browser. Um,
In,
yeah, power of friendship feels right.
wait, I would put them maybe higher, like can't be trusted, because I think they could just beat all of the power friendship teams. I mean,
Okay,
do you,
fair enough.
do you guys
Sure.
agree? Like, is there any power
I have
friendship
no
team that
obje-
your team is
I,
better than?
I don't object.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
If that, I noticed Zatzmod is on
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
the bench. AKA Menace, AKA Julian, AKA doesn't he have a fourth name?
Oh,
No.
Julian. Wait, it's that guy?
Yeah, Zatzmod, Julian, Menace.
Oh, okay.
Uh, he has a fourth name. I'm pretty sure that I'm forgetting. If I remember it, I will let you know.
All right. All right, you let us know, Gordo. But this team is cool. No org. We have Cozy, Chad, Kachu, Nightstar, and Inflame with Vulture and Goo as
Ooh,
subs.
Goo substitute. Hi, Goo.
Bang, bang. Knew this team would be here somewhere. They lost Will
Yeah.
to another team, but
Mm.
they got Chad
Chad is
instead,
good.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Chad's a great substitute. Dude, Kachu looks like he has not missed a day. We've talked a lot about like guys who've been gone for like 18 plus months and what kind of form they're going to show up in. I watched Kachu play the other day. Kachu looks good, dude. He was playing
Yeah.
great.
This team looks
Um,
like they fuck pretty hard. I actually would be down to put them in main character if I'm being completely honest with myself.
yeah, I think
I
Inflame was
Nice.
playing. I'm a big Inflame fan. I think Kachu looked great. I think Cozy's always been underrated. I
Nightstar
think
is
this
long
team, this
overdue
is the
for
main
NACL in
character
my
team to me.
opinion. Like Nightstar is on my short list of tier 3
Yeah,
players that should be in tier
Nightstar,
2.
she is very good.
I think looking at the rest of the rosters, I would put this in main character.
Think so.
I'm on board. This team's in the conversation. They
It's a
got to be in the
team.
conversation.
I think they could get top four and play in the promo tournament.
Yep.
I don't know how they would do in that. We'll talk about that at the end briefly once we sort everything out.
Yeah, that'll be a tough shadow box,
Yeah.
but I think they can make it, which
What?
is I
What
think
are these
important for like
names?
They're just their first names. It's their first
No,
fucking
no, it's
names.
not that, Quax. It's the team name. All right, we have the
the Diddlers.
diddlers, the diddlers. Guys, all right. Fliptick, uh, Aquanic, Broadcoma, and then how do you say the last people's names?
Probably Japel, and I believe that is indeed Turd Blaster.
Oh, okay, nice, awesome. Well, I do know the first three people you
Um,
said.
I think wasn't Turd Blaster like Twitter famous for a short bit for inting someone famous?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
I do like Aquanic and Flipdick.
Aquanic's good. Like I was saying it earlier. I think Aquanic is a really good mid laner. I think that like how Gordo feels about Karziak is how I feel about Aquanic, basically. Like give it like a couple of years. If he hard grinds, I think he can make it.
I've been on that Aquanic train for a while as well. He's all lane. Like he's out of lane. I think he still has a lot to work on. Side laning safely. Even like, team fighting with his team and stuff, I think could all use some help. He gets picked a lot. But in lane, 1-on-1, this guy is
A menace.
better than you think he is. He's better than anyone thinks he is every time I watch him. He beats everybody. There was like an ACL not too long ago. I still bring this up. It was like a fall ACL when we still had like traditional group stage formats, so stats were more relevant. And Like this guy, the laning stats, like for GD 15 and stuff like that, it was like Bradley number 1 and Aquanic number 2 with like a bunch of NACL mid laners in the pool. It was crazy. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I think he's very, very good individually. I think there's, any team that's like power, friendship, and below, I think he will just blast out of the water because their mid laners won't be able to play against him.
Except Quest, yeah.
Except Quest.
So the question is, how high or I guess where are we putting this team?
Um, I, I
You
guess
got to
my
put them fraud
question.
watch.
Yeah, I think Aquanic and Fliptick can hold their own. I think Broadcoma can do fine, and I don't know about Staple and Turd Blaster. So
I think they end up in can't be trusted for me, actually, I worry
Okay.
about.
Hmm. Hmm. I think I would vote Fraud Watch
Okay.
from the people I can remember on the other teams, but maybe it's just Quax's Aquanic hype is like influencing me too much.
I do have a lot of Aquanic hype as well.
Could
I think
be.
that guy's really good. But I mean,
And
like the guy's whole career though has been that like, yes, he slams lane really hard, but it is not enough to like win a ton of games usually.
actually, now that, on the second thought, I think can't be trusted for me.
Yeah, but okay, but like Alexio, if you put this team in fraud watch, Aquanic himself will give you a cookie. That's my that's
A
my like
cookie.
yeah, like I'm like what's your favorite kind of cookie, bro? Like he'll give it to you.
I mean,
Like
we're
I'm trying to like make the
oh shit.
argument more enticing to take my side.
Well, what do you
yeah,
think, PG? Break the tie.
we can give it to them. We can give him Fraud Watch.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
let's
deserve it.
go.
I think it'd be borderline,
It
regardless.
is
So I,
borderline,
Yeah.
but
Okay. Carolina Reapers, Bob Timer, Red Red Redoquin, Red Redoquin. I don't know. Limerence, Strova, and Pessoa.
hi Pessoa. I know Pessoa probably watches this video. I like him.
He should. I like him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. That said, Pessoa, I'm really sorry.
Here for a good time,
But
buddy.
you might be here for a good time.
Oh.
yeah, Bob Timer is like a tank OTP, but he only plays like 3 tanks. So I don't know how he would do if he like. It's not like, is it best of 3? What's the format?
Best of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best of
So
3
like,
big W in
is
bracket.
it Fearless?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how you would do in Fearless. That's that'd be like my main concern.
Hmm.
But
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Roland Day Hayden, Barrick, Pentalus, CK Reborn, and Zevin Nukes with Alchemist sub. This team's pretty
So this is a hype fucking team. This is like what was the team called last time that had Kupik and Yozu on it that like
hype.
everyone we
Zenshi.
were like
Oh
really
no.
split it.
Cupid
Zenshi
Yozu.
Gaming, yeah.
No, Zenshi
That's not it.
no. That
Oh, that was
was
the Globby team. That's
yeah,
the
that was the Globby
Globby and
team
Cupic
with,
team, right?
with just Yozu.
It's this one.
Or
It's
just Kupik.
Grub Lovers. Grub Lovers.
Grub Lovers. So it's funny because we talked about Grub Lovers as having this like really fun X factor to them. I think that you can maybe apply the same sort of unknownness in a competitive setting to someone like Pentalus. Because I think that Pentalus is like a big solo queue player. For those of you who don't know, he's like a new OTP. And like gets rank 1 all the time. So I think this team could unironically be Dark Horse. I think that if I'm not looking at Pentalus, everyone else here, like Nukes has been in NACL with Vancouver Impact. Like most of these guys have actually been in
Zev too.
NACL before, right? Yeah. Zev too. Barrick as well, I believe, has been NACL.
He was on the rotational AoE.
He was on the
switch lineup.
he was on the fun little Russian roulette AoE team. Yeah, I mean, like like 3 of these guys have been in NACL before. Pentalist is a fun X factor, and like CK Reborn, I like. I've seen them play in the past, and I'm convinced. So like, I would say Dark Horse.
The
I
question
agree.
for
I'm
me
fine
is,
with
do they
Dark
go to
Horse.
main characters? I think they could. They have a
No,
main
no,
character role.
No,
No.
no.
Really?
no. I think
Relative to the
there's
competition, there's no way they
I
sniff
think there's
there.
4 teams of main characters, and then outside
You're
the 4 teams, it's very
There's like a
the-
fucking like Mariana Trench between everyone else.
if Pentalus could like not get Nunu banned every game, then sure, you could put him in main characters. But
He
Pentalus is
can't play
getting
other champions? Like, doesn't he have like an Ivern in the bag? He's got like a bunch of other facilitative picks.
it's like Nunu, Maokai, and Ivern, and the only one that's like decent is Ivern in the current meta. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
it's
think of this
playable.
team like International Love. It's like if Pentalus comes out and like plays comp, if like Pentalus and CK Reborn have like a pop out and are better than most of the OQ competition, then this team is like top 4.
Isn't
But
Alchemist also a jungler? Just in
Yeah,
case?
he's a jungler.
Okay,
He's a
just-
jungler.
Just in case, you know.
I think
Okay.
it's Dark Horse.
I think they
Yeah.
could, but we'll save that for when we see who the main characters are. D.E. Griffin. Oh, we have another Griffin. Okay. Dagu, Forgiveness, Days, Rainy Days,
Rainy
Rep,
days.
and Tragedy.
good time, boys. Good time.
I'm not gonna talk about this team.
All right, now we have a team who might be the main characters just based on their storylines and what has happened. But it's Contingent Esports with who's top lane? Johnny Rockets and Kaido / City Witty jungle, Asylum mid lane, Daption and Breezy in the bot lane.
This
Johnny
is
Rockets is the missing UHSP player, by the way.
With Thin Uncle
Yep.
Phil
This
coach,
is-
by the way. Sorry.
this is one of the 4.
Yeah, this is one of the 4. This is absolutely a main character. I will say, I think it is going to be very interesting to see how Dapsh and Breezy function as a bot lane, because they have been players that have, obviously been around for a long time. We saw Daption with Mixture. Like they're on the Daption is on the team with Mixture for the ACL
Instead of Shogo.
right, instead of Shogo. And they I was a little bit interested to see how that was going to pan out. I think that Daption is in actually pretty good form. My question is Asyla and Kaido. Obviously we've got recent tape of Asyla. I think Kaido will be very interesting to see though, because people are still gonna fucking call him City Witty no matter how many times he tells you not to.
This is how you know when he's locked in though. When he uses the Kaido name, it means he's locked
yeah,
in.
he's I think Kaido's good. He's also a Kazakhstan joiner,
City Witty,
so
I'm not so sure on, but Kaido's really good.
I think
Yeah, Kaido has definitely run OQ brackets like this before.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about him. I think he'll be a good jungler in this league. I'm very interested in how Johnny's gonna do. Because it's the best team he's
Yeah.
ever played for.
I mean,
for
I
sure.
talked to Colomer about this team, and he was like, Johnny Rockets is gonna run everyone's shit. So your boss / coworker Aloxio really likes this guy.
Okay.
So
Another top laner, Fiji. Thoughts on Johnny Rockets?
I think Johnny Rockets is fine. I'm not sure how he's gonna do against the next top laner on the list. How he would do against that top laner, but I think against everyone else, I think he'll do fine for the most part.
Right. Well, we'll get back to them when we talk about if they can take down the Blue Otter AMI. But speaking of the next team on the list, 9 Lives Esports. We have Philip, Will, Ablaze Olive, Meech, and Clarice.
this is another main character team. These should
It
be the
is.
4.
This should be the
I think minus Clarice, this is the best team. But
I agree.
So I don't know. There's still actually, you know what? There is one team that we have yet to talk about that I think is above them. I think.
Really?
Yes, there is one team that I think is above them that we have yet to talk about. We'll get there.
Oh no, I'm gonna have this team different, but yeah, I
I think that Blaze Olive is the best mid laner here by far. I don't really think that's debatable. I think that Will's current form is I think very highly of. Like we literally Gordo, so we watched this guy go into a best of 3 like literally this past Monday.
Against
How
Brutus
like
and Fisher
yeah,
College,
like
yeah.
against Fisher College. How it was a best of 3, it was a 2-0. Gordo, the collective game time minus the pause that we had, how much time would you say was there in games 1 and 2, like collectively?
I think it was
this-
like I want to say it was like 38 minutes or something. It was not
Yeah,
a long series.
it was like fucking rapid fire. Like they speed ran that series against Fisher, and like Fisher are no slouches in my opinion.
To be fair, most of that was no org though. That was Cozy Kachu Nightstar Infinite.
Right, but like a big proponent of that sweep was Will.
Sure.
Will fucked them up pretty bad. So like, I think Will looks really good. I think Philip is a good player like Philip's consistency is something that I've always really admired about him. And then I think Blaze Olive is the best mid laner here. So like taking that into account alone, I think this team is definitely top 4. They're probably like top 3 in my opinion. Like I think some of the other main character teams that we've listed so far, like they're probably better than.
Okay. Well, again, we'll talk. We'll go back to this one, but yeah, I will. The only thing I'll say on this team is on Philip's note, or like for Philip, he trained with Warrior in the last ACL, so he's ready for this OQ. That's all I have
True.
to say.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. K9 returning to OQs, led by Captain PVS with Crypsis, Light, Verticality, and Slick, with Elias and Rekrim on as subs.
I have heard scrims are going well for this team.
Okay.
From
That's all I
who?
have.
And I think that
Who do you
cannot
think?
be trusted, Gordo. I think that cannot be trusted.
I am on board.
I think that statement. Well, I like that.
I mean,
I like
there's
that.
a pretty big gap, in my opinion, between the Can't Be Trusted and Fraud Watch teams, and I don't know if K9 are going to be the one to jump that gap. So I would be comfortable putting them in Can't Be Trusted. Might catch a little bit of flack from that, but
Well, he
I'm
said don't put him in F tier or E tier, and this is like one higher kind of. So I think.
yeah,
I think.
this is D tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going
Um,
S, A, B, C, D, then this is D.
That's not what I intended at all with this list, but that's just kind of, I guess, what comes.
Yeah, it's just
naturally.
kind of how the cookie crumbles, bro.
We'll figure out next time. I'll think of something more creative. Anyway.
You have to. It has to not go from top to bottom for us to not like mentally make it.
I know,
That's
like
true.
S to
Well,
F.
I just copied this from Quest Sheet like.
Yeah, it
5
just needs. It
minutes
needs to
after
be
we
like a
started.
bunch of like unrelated circles for us
We're
to.
gonna do some draft like gambling, betting, Jeopardy game show Prices Right thing next time. Don't even worry. I'll have it all planned out. All right. How do I say this team? Muta Paradise? That's probably wrong completely.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Leviticus Eat Samir, Sierra Leone, Excessive, and Archon. Archon. I don't know.
No idea.
No idea. Okay.
No,
Okay.
here for a good
Time.
time, not for a long time.
All right. Next one. Oh, Cupid Esports. This one's cool. All right, we have Bob Jenkins, Armeo, Xiao Danny, Chrome/Aaron, and Manui with Cinna and Light Pulse as subs.
This is the
So
team that I favor to promote.
I
Promote.
Yep.
I don't know
Promote.
about that.
Whoa.
I would put this team in Dark Horse, but I wouldn't put them in the main character just because I have some questions about certain people.
Who do you
But,
have
So-
questions
right?
about? Xiao Danny, is it?
No, I have questions about Bob Jenkins off of Kennen, and I have questions about Armeo in his current state.
Okay.
Yeah, I have. So I actually think Xiao Danny is probably one of the most on-form players on this team. yeah, I do worry. Like, I don't think Jenkins has been playing as much lately. They most of this team is in ACL. There's a
Okay.
Jenkins Xiao Danny team. Does not have Armeo's like on the bench. I think the rest of them are on the bench, but they're not on like the starting lineup. Yeah, I just worry about like I know Chrome doesn't scrim. I don't think this team's scrimming at all. From what I've heard. They do have some very individually talented players though. Like when Jenkins was in like academy, I thought he was very good. But yeah, I don't know. It's the proximity to retirement. Like I feel like a lot of these guys have like pseudo retired or like stopped playing for at least decent chunks of time as of late. Um,
Am I
so to
thinking?
me, they're a dark horse. But if they
Am,
all come in and play like at their peak form, then obviously I think they'll be very, very good.
am I confusing Bob Jenkins with? I think I'm confusing him with Rez.
No, Bob
He might be.
Jenkins like
Jenkins was on Team
Kennen.
Liquid Academy for forever. He is the Kennen one trick though.
No, but there's two of them. And they're both like, or there's two of them. There's one that mainly plays flex and like boosts in flex, and there's another
That's
one.
definitely not Jenkins.
Yeah, the other one's like, I don't even know. It's like Rez, I think.
I mean, okay, listen. I think that the concerns about Armeo and Jenkins's like current form is probably pretty valid. That said,
And Chrome's and Manui's, frankly. Like I think
I am
you
not concerned
can.
about Chrome or Manui.
Okay.
Like just a year ago, these guys were like whooping people's ass in NACL. I will die on the hill that these guys are still going to be probably the best bot lane at the tournament. I think Armeo and Jenkins' concerns are valid. I think that even if Armeo is slightly worse, this is still a guy who would like routinely run NACL/Academy when he was in it. Like, and he wasn't even like Armeo to me was the definition of like the border between tier 2 and tier 1 for the longest time. Like he would absolutely fuck you up in tier 2, but like in tier 1 it just kind of felt like he wasn't able to keep up with every other jungler there. If that is like slightly lower, that still means he's probably tier 2 ready. So like unless him and Jenkins are both like Omega Pepega Giga washed, these guys should be tier 2 like level, even if that tier 2 level isn't what we saw from them last time they were there.
Well, hear
You
me
know?
out. Okay, yeah, what's up?
No, you go first.
I had a completely stupid point, but hear me out. The last two promotion relegation tournament featured Cupid Esports with different rosters. So, by that logic,
By
they
that
will be
logic.
What?
top four.
If
Oh, yeah.
I'm willing to put them in main character and have 5 main characters. Because I want to put another there's another roster that I think I would put in Dark Horse.
It's more
Potentially.
fun to have 5 main characters because we're probably assuming that main characters are 4 of them, right? So like one of them is not going to be in top 4.
Right.
I also was confusing Bob Jenkins with the other Kennen, so I think this completely like
This
changes
is
my.
upgrade significantly.
Um,
I'm down. I'm down to put him up there if you want to if you want to have 5. That's fine.
okay.
I see Light Pulse is in here as a sub as well. Come back, Light Pulse. NA support needs you, brother. Big Light Pulse fan.
Alright. Daystar. Karen, Detention, Bert, formerly Light and Reset, Kays, Inferno, with Dorsless and Jisung as substitutes.
Inferno mid laner Inferno.
Detention
Well,
would be mid
Detention's
lane,
on
right?
the
Because
team.
that's the Zoe OTP, right?
He's the streamer guy, yeah.
Yeah. Zoe one trick.
So Light
Um,
and Reset renamed to Bert, huh?
Bert. Yeah.
He
That's what he
did.
settled on?
And I told him
Okay.
not to choose Bert because I wasn't a fan, but to each their own.
It is unique. I kind of liked some of the Janna stuff he was brainstorming too.
Yeah.
I told him he didn't even have to change his name though. I thought Light and Reset was fine, but
He
whatever.
yeah.
I told him to follow his heart, and he followed it to Bert, so that's fine. Good for him.
Like the Sesame Street.
I don't know a lot of the rest of this team. I guess I know Detention.
Isn't
Yeah,
Inferno one of Arlent's?
He is, you're right, and he played with Warrior.
My God,
So
how many times are we gonna mention Warrior on the even when he's
Why
not
don't we
on
just
the
have the tier
fucking
list
Hey,
is
team?
so
proximity to
I'm pretty
warrior?
I'm pretty sure Inferno's mainly mid and the secondary is top.
that sounds about
Dude,
right. That sounds right. Well,
The tier list is proximity to warrior. S
well,
tier is
Warrior.
international love has warrior,
The
and
first and only time I
they go
talked to
down from there.
Inferno, I know Warrior released a tweet that said, "I need someone to help coach in lane battles," and then he said, "Me, I'll help coach your team in lane battles," and that is what he did. That is what I know from Inferno.
and then what was the result?
They lost completely. Like they didn't. They sucked.
Okay. Just double checking.
Okay.
I don't fucking know, man.
I think I actually am decently high on Light and Reset, but
yeah,
or Bert,
I am
sorry,
too.
Bert, but the rest of this team, I don't know, man. This might be a power friendship lineup.
Yeah, I maybe can't be trusted.
There's no
I
way it's
mean,
a power of friendship lineup.
We
it's
can
the
go can't be
tension.
trusted.
It can't be trusted. I'm fine with can't be
Yeah,
trusted.
sure. Why not? We're also
Wait,
running out of room for here for a good time, not a long time. Like we have one slot open,
I would have put
guys.
them fraud watch, but I'm only basing off the people I know. That's the problem, which is I don't know who
Yeah,
Karen and Kays
that's-
are, so that's kind of unfair. But I feel like would Mr. Burt play with a team that wasn't strong? Because I know he really wanted like a strong team before this OQ.
Don't we all, man?
Well,
But
yeah.
it's,
And Ji Sung's on the bench as well. Like, I mean, I don't
I'm
know.
fair.
just
You guys think
I,
can't be trusted? Like,
Sure. Yeah, why not?
all right, okay. Sure. Victory makers. Angrod the Fourth, Crystal, Ice, Sia, sh, sh, oh my gosh, Shizumue. That's definitely wrong. Sorry. Doombringer and Fraud Slayer.
we
He
just
won Fraud Slayer, actually. Hashtag Doran.
are we just putting him in the last slot?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another three.
Yeah, yeah.
More
Don't
slots.
worry.
Yeah,
There's
well,
another
there's
two.
also we're gonna have to go over a line on here for a good time, not a long time. We might have to
What do you mean?
Wait,
Go
wait.
over a line?
we're gonna have
Oh
to
no, we
get
have
into
3 more slots
column.
available. I blind.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
3 more slots. All right, we're gonna have to go over to column F. Is the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get in there, victory
Um,
makers.
all right, B Hop, Brandoinks, Ufafa, Emery's, Prone, and Hanzo.
I
I
know
think it's
Emery's.
BOP.
I know Emery's as
The
well.
Wukong Ignite player. Um,
Um,
Friendship?
that friendship.
And shit.
Sure.
Friendship.
Yeah.
I feel like friendship and here for a good time, not a long time, is the same thing.
No, they're not. I don't think they are.
It just
Friendship
depends on
teams are a little better.
Friendships are like
friendship
the
teams.
AGL teams, I think.
No, but friendship teams are just people we recognize. But but it's
That
like
means something, dude.
That
Do you
means
know how
they're
much
in
we
the
watch?
lower like age. If Gordo or Quax don't know them, that means they're not in like any of the leagues. That's how I think.
Yeah, like this is a shortcut to like what I assume to be our teams of people who have not played comp before.
All right. Wait, we're on the last team.
We are.
Wow.
We made it.
I didn't
Yeah,
even.
yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, we have. What is with people just choosing their name? Oh, it's probably because the forum just says your name, and then some people. Anyway, Kappa Deluxe, William, Nick, and then Devin, Sword Blue, and Michael with Kitsuo as a sub. Or oh, it's Makel, that guy.
Why
Oh, it's
is
Makel.
Kitsuo a sub,
Makel.
bro?
Yeah, Kitsuo
Dude.
is a sub.
Kitsuo being a sub makes me a little sad.
I
I
think
actually
this.
okay. If Slayer was here, he would be able to do this a lot more justice than me. But like we are like president and vice president of the Devin/Hope One fan club.
Yeah, every time I
We
listen to your stream, Quax.
we fucking love this guy. So
Is it bad that I want to put this as dark horse? Is it bad?
That's
no,
high.
I do too. I do too.
Wow.
Oh, so their top
Who
laner
are-
is
yeah, who's this top jungle?
so not good enough. His ego. He's Converse's top laner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
this is just the
Yeah.
Converse people, kind of.
No, well, it's just their
Not
top
all of
laner.
them. Not all of them.
And Devin, yeah. Okay.
Well,
Dark
I'm not sure if
Horse.
he's playing top lane for Converse right now, but I remember he was playing top lane for
Was.
Converse for
He
a while.
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Get him in
it's
Dark Horse.
is NACL jungling?
Isn't
Uh,
oh. I don't
Because
know.
this
Doesn't
Calumnia guy appears to be mid lane.
I know Ego did also play jungle for a little bit, so it could
Maybe
Yeah.
also.
he's jungling then, and maybe NACL is top.
But Mangle's an AD carry player, is he
Yeah,
not?
but surely Devin is playing AD carry, right?
Maybe this changes things for me.
Yeah,
Maybe they don't
might.
have a lineup of 5 people who play all 5 positions. That might. Maybe they aren't a dark horse to win the whole tournament.
Maybe this changes things. Uh,
Hmm.
what
Okay.
does this other person play? Okay, so
I guess Devin has role swapped before, but usually to support, and surely it's sword blue support.
and then Calumnia as a mid laner.
That is what appeared when I deep lulled them.
Well,
Maybe Kitsua is a sub, but he's actually playing. That's like
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
that would be like Dark Horse material, I think, if that happened.
Yeah, that would
because
be.
like they have 280 carries in the starter.
I really
And-
am realizing there's like a huge gap between each tier of the teams. Like
Yeah, there is.
it's insane.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be?
Well, probably. That makes sense for an OQ.
Isn't that what a tier is?
But I feel like past OQs were yeah, you're right. But I feel like past OQs were like kind of closer. Like there's more teams on the verge. There's like more arguments, you know?
Mhm.
I feel like there's so much like maybe I just made the best tiers in the world. Like I'm just that good, you know? But it feels like teams were a lot closer, but maybe that was just the 32 team thing I was thinking of. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm very good. Now I'm very confused about who's playing where because
But
there's.
deluxe.
I mean, we could. So I guess that's the question: is do we rank them based on who's listed as starters on this sheet, or do we build the best team from the list of
We
players?
don't,
in
no,
front
we
of
don't
us?
do that. I don't think we should assume that Kitsuo is a starter. Because it
Okay.
But
literally
then
says
I don't know
substitute.
who's jungling.
But the issue is like if we go from that, like I'm gonna be honest, without Kitsua being technically on the roster, I think I'm instantly putting them in either in fraud watch or can't be trusted.
Yeah, like this
I'm gonna
team
say
goes-
fraud watch.
Okay.
I really hate to do that because I really like Devin,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
I just don't know who's
Well, that's the
playing
thing. Like, I
where.
think, like, would these 5 guys really get together and play OQs with like one of them first time off roll jungle? Like, I feel like Kitsua probably is
No.
playing.
We're also
So it's probably like the best lineup here would be Ego, Kitsuo, Makel, Devin, Sword Blue. That would be like a real team. That would be a real League of Legends team. And we don't really know much about this Calumnia person. So
yeah. I
Yeah.
also want to mention this is like unrelated. First of all, the teams at the top look really cool, and I'm very excited. But I also think we're missing a lot of people in this OQ. Where is like Alorum? Where's Dragoon? Where's Yushin, of course? Where's the Fisher roster? Where's J Bear? Where's
well, I know the Fisher roster with CLOL over, a lot of them are going back to their countries of origin.
okay?
Where's
I know
Al
that.
Calamity and
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
Sagewabe El Calamity.
Where's
team.
Gravity? Where's a Gravity
Gravity's
squad?
not here. There's the squad that we sometimes avoid talking about in these podcasts. If you know who I'm referring to.
I'm okay with them not being here.
Yeah, but like, where are they? Because they're just so consistent, consistently here. Anyway.
Yeah, it's weird. There's a I guess they lost CK Reborn and Kitsuo, but there's an ACL team that's there's an ACL team that's J Bear, Kitsuo, CK Reborn, Sagewabe, El Calamity.
Yeah.
there's no Foles roster.
Foles is
in Korea.
So.
Yeah, Foles
Yeah.
is in Korea.
We're missing him on the LPL broadcast as well.
We're
All love
missing
Foles.
Evan Lai. We're missing like I don't Enthralled, I guess. Pika Pika. I didn't see.
Where's Ducky Getters?
Is
True, where
Enthralled not still playing in LRN?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know though.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
so now that we've got that, we should talk about where we rank these main character rosters in comparison to the NACL teams that will be attending the promotion tournament.
Well, here was my idea. Okay, first, are there any like egregious changes on this list that you guys want to change? And then
I don't like having 2 dark horses. I want to have 3 dark horses.
I want to move
So
Sussy Six up. Personally speaking, I think that's a good team, but
Let
I
me
am high on
actually
them.
let me let's
That's
see.
Gorilla Jones, Ajosu,
Yeah,
Legend
I'm down for that.
Boss,
I'm down for that.
Fiji,
Yeah. I like I think
Ajosu.
I don't think I
They
think
fit a dark
Lycamaz.
horse team. Like,
well, I think they also just did a coin flip. Like
yeah,
that's
I don't know. Well, who could move up of these people? That's the question.
I gotta look at the name. I gotta look. I don't recognize the teams by their names. To be honest.
Let me
We
look.
could call our shot on Calamity.
I think Sussy Six is stronger, but
I get that. Like, I think they're stronger on paper, but I feel like the whole deal with Calamity is that they
I
outperform what they are on
I
paper.
mean, I'll go out to bat for Dead Region with Robbie Bob and Cross and Porsche and shit.
true,
Yeah.
true. I think that is actually a dark horse as well. I think that's fair.
You know, yeah, I would put because like what is it like? We have Kino, Zutter, Likeable, Principal, and Saint Ghoul, and I would put Sussy Six over them. So
Yeah. So
we can put Sussy Six in Dark Horse.
okay, well now we need to move up a team to coin flip probably.
No, we don't. Do we?
Well it looks a little empty, but
Well, we're making up the rules, so what we have to do
Yeah.
is
well we can do whatever we want, to be honest.
I mean,
we could move Samsara up to coin flip. I think in
Yeah.
hindsight. Like they were the first team we talked about. This is the Eon Crystal Tooth Booth Heretic
Yeah.
team.
Okay.
I think they could be
Yeah.
in coin flip.
Alright. Okay. Is this good or is there any
Yeah.
like okay.
I think this is it. I think we got it.
I
So
think-
here was my idea. I think we go down the list to finish and name the 2 teams we think will take NACL. And you can name AMI and Blue Otter, or you can name any of these teams as well. You just
Give
name
me a
2.
minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Uh.
Does anyone have one in mind while Quax is thinking? I can go first.
I got it. I've one in mind. I want to figure out my other.
Okay.
Yeah.
same here.
Same.
See if I talk myself out in the process.
Okay, I will start by saying I think the 2 teams entering NACL are going to be Blue Otter and Contingent Esports. That is my wager. I think that
Mm.
I like what Contingent has put together. I'm obviously kind of biased, but from watching them play, um, I think Blue Water is very good. I think obviously they underperformed, but I really think that they can figure things out. They looked so much better at the beginning of the season, and then things kind of faltered. And obviously they can't figure anything out, then it sucks. But I know they have some time to recover, and their players are obviously good. I think on paper they could just be like individually the best players against any of these main character teams. So it's kind of hard for me to just think Blue Otter as an org as well is just going to be exiting the NACL without a fight. I think they should retain their spot. And the other spot, I'm pretty hyped with Contingent. I like that roster, but I could see a couple of the other teams competing.
I think I agree on Blue Otter. I think my other team is Nine Lives Esports. The Philip, Will, Ablaze Olive, Meech, Clarit's team. I think there's a lot of firepower on that team. Will has run brackets like this before. Ablaze Olive, I think very well could run a bracket like this. We've seen guys like Bradley. I think we've seen Bradley do it multiple times, like just run these OQ brackets by just being a distinctly different tier of mid laner. I think ABO could do that as well. I think Meech can do that to some degree as well. I think Meech is very individually good. I think Philip is going to be one of the best top laners of the tournament. I think Will's going to be one of the best junglers in the tournament. I think they can make it.
All right, so
I
let's do it like this.
I am going to go with Lotus and Cupid as my teams that I think are going to make it out.
You think both are relegated?
Yes, I
NACL
do.
teams.
I really, really don't like that I think that, but like blue, if they can kind of refresh, then like I will favor them to maintain their spot. But like, I think that if they keep their current form as they are now, all of these teams have the capability of beating them. Like, in
Yeah.
my opinion. So unless I see like a blue water that is different in when is in like a month or something like that, I don't know. I think we're going to have both relegated, unfortunately.
Wow. All right, Fiji. You're the last one.
I think it's going to be 9 Live Esports as one of them, and I do actually think that like Blue Water, if they don't fix what they're currently doing or currently happening with their team, they will get relegated. And for that reason, I'm going to put Contingent Esports at number 2.
Okay.
So
We have a fun like mix here. Yeah.
We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that we think are going to take the 2 spots. And
I think Contingent takes it for sure, though.
we
That's
think
the
all
thing.
of the
I think
main characters except no org is what we put.
I say it's funny that nobody thinks no org.
what's no
I don't
org?
know. I'm just not.
It's the Kachu Nightstar Inflame team.
I really hate to do it because again, I really want to see some of these players back, but I think just relative to the competition, like they're good, but they're not the best. You know, on
Yeah,
paper.
I don't know. I'm looking at like 9 Live's whole entire top side, and like that's not even like just Will, Philip, Blaze Olive, and I'm just wondering what teams beat that top side. And
Ariana Munchie
that
and Samakin.
I think Samikin. I like Samikin a lot.
All right. Do you guys have any other comments or things that you want to say before we wrap up this once again long episode? No.
No, it was fun. Thanks for having me. I'm excited for OQs.
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm hoping
I'll
I'm
actually
hoping
watch
that the
OQs this
OQs,
time
yeah, I'm
around.
hoping the OQs is fun. I'm hoping the promotion tournament is streamed.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
the OQs get streamed a little bit wider. I've not heard much about broadcasts yet.
I haven't either.
Hopefully,
Maybe
gonna
we
be-
will,
Hopefully
Gordo.
Will Nami
Maybe
puts
we'll
stuff
get.
together.
Maybe you'll get lucky again, and I'll get really lucky for the first time about broadcast.
Well, even then,
know-
that would be like promo tournament. That wouldn't even be the OQ.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody broadcast the OQ, please, dear God.
I'm
Like,
supporting Sussy Sticks
Me too, me too. Are we allowed to
throughout the
co-stream
way.
this time or no?
No, I mean that's a question for the
I'm
admins.
sure you can. Like, I haven't seen anything about it, but like, what are they gonna do? It's just gonna
Like-
stream a game with the live servers, man.
All right, you heard it
Right
here
click, hit
first.
spectate, and stream it. What are they gonna do?
Kick me out of NACL. Well. All right. That wraps up our episode. Thank you guys for being here. As always, Quax and Gordo, go follow them on Twitter and follow the Salt Mine. All of that. Follow Fiji as he takes on the NACL playoffs with CCG, and also support us tomorrow from when this is released, or I guess today if this is released on that day, where we take on Winthrop for a final Ole Miss versus Winthrop to enter playoffs for NACL. And also make sure to subscribe to this channel, follow all of us. Our socials will be below. And good luck to all the teams competing in OQs. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.